Cool. So guys, the first thing tonight, I'll have a little bit of a chat, not too much, we'll get moving, get you warm soon. The first thing really tonight is that tonight's about you, okay? I've obviously got a workout that I've put together for us. It's all body weight, it's all kit free. It's just going to involve sometimes a bit of floor work, sometimes jumping, sometimes not. But it's you don't need any toys for this whatsoever. A bit of space, obviously, to move around, and hopefully you've all got some physical attire on you that allows you to move. But other than that, you just need a bit of room and your bodies. But like I said, it's about you tonight. Steady pace. Don't think you've got to kind of keep up with anyone if you're watching anyone on the screen, or keep up with any of my counts. If you need to just like take a rest, if we're working through the exercises and you just can't catch your breath, or you know you need to just sit and exercise out, don't worry about it. We've got loads of different things to do tonight, so we'll just gently go through it. Like I said, if you need to take a rest, we'll have water breaks, but if you need to just stop and catch your breath and take a swig, please do so. Now, obviously, normally, if I'm working in a kind of a client environment, I'll be watching techniques. I'll be having a little look at how everybody's doing. I won't be doing that tonight, so don't worry about, as I said, having your cameras on, etc., etc. So please, you know your bodies far, far better than I do. If something's just beginning to niggle, if something's beginning to hurt, then take it easy, slow the pace down. As I said, maybe skip that one out and then come back in when you're ready. It's completely up to you. As I said, it's all body weight tonight. I am still going to do quite a nice warm-up though. It's a warm-up that I tend to do with most of my clients, whether we're lifting heavy or if we're just doing a big HIIT session like we are tonight. It's just a nice, easy warm-up, nice and gently, gets a bit of pace towards the end, but gets all the WD-40 squirted around all the joints and gets you ready for what we're going to do. So with that in mind, come into your space where we're going to be working out tonight. Nice and simple. Obviously, I've got a mat that can mark it, but you want to stand a little bit wider than hip width apart. And you're just going to touch down to the floor and reach up to the ceiling. Now, typical case in point, I've got quite a short ceiling today. So some of my extensions will look like they're bent, but when you're touching the floor and then reaching up, I want a nice big reach up towards the sky. So touch the floor and then reach up as high as you can for me, please. We're going to go through each of these warm-up exercises a few times, 20, 30 seconds per exercise, just nice and steady. Again, there's no pace on this. Just gently work it out through those joints, touch the floor and reach up. Just going to show you from the side. It's important that you stick your bum out so you've got a nice flat back. You touch and you big reach straight up to the sky for me. Touch, flat back, and then reach up. Getting a little bit of hinge work through your hips and getting some softer through your knees. Nice go. Okay, next one for me. I want you to imagine you've got a seat behind you. I'm sure you're all familiar with the term squat. A squat for me is all about your heels, okay? I want the weight on your heels. You've got that imaginary chair behind you. Hands go out, touch your bum on the chair, and then stand up. Again, no pace on this. We're still warming up. Bum, touch, and then stand up. Again, imagine that chair. Touch your bum on the chair and then stand up nice and tall. Now, when I say stand up tall, I mean come up tall, squeeze your bum at the top. Nice flat open hip, bum down, stand up, squeeze your bum. Bum down, stand up, squeeze your bum. Do a couple more of those with that imaginary chair behind you and then standing up nice and straight, and then move on to the next one. 5, 4, 3, 2, lovely go. Okay, come to the back of wherever you're working out because we're going to be traveling forward. I call these a walkout. Nice and simple reason. Hands go down to the floor and you walk out into a top press up position. Okay, hands go back to the feet, then stand up and again reach up nice and high to the sky. Hands go down, walk out, top press up position, tummy tight, and then walk those hands back. Okay, let's roll through that a couple of times. It's a lovely, gentle, very effective warm-up, this one. Down to the floor, walk out into that top press up position, and then walk back up to standing for me. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're going to finish stood up nice and tall. Again, take those feet a little bit wider than your hips. Knuckles for me go up against your chest. So you've got elbows out to the side, like I said, of chicken wings. Little dip of your knees, and you're going to twist side, 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 side. Now, guys, when you're doing this rotation is very important when we're warming up, but I want you to think about headlights, okay, on your hips. And those headlights are shining forward. So when you twist, you're not swaying those headlights backwards and forwards, side to side. Keep those headlights forward so that you're twisting with your hips staying facing forward. So you've got that nice upper torso twist going on. 10 seconds on this, twisting side to side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good gang. Okay, let's take it down to the floor. Now, just for the sake of ease, I always do left forward first, purely because I'm left-handed and I've got half a chance of remembering it. So, left foot's forward, right knee is down on the floor. All we're going to do is take that left knee a little bit further forward, so we're opening up that right hip. And then also, at the same time, we're going to sit back down. Now, this can be a bit tricky, a bit balancy, so don't worry if you can't get it. I'd rather that you opened and then came back to neutral. Opened up that hip, came back to neutral. If you've got the balance, if you've got the techers, that's fine. Sit it down, so you're opening up that left hammy, and then push forward, opening up that right hip. Bum down, lift up, knee forward. Take it back, bum down, and forward. A couple of those, again, as I said, if you can't sit down, don't worry about that. It's more important that we open our hips. We tend to spend a lot of the time sat down, so we crease in that right angle. So it's much more important that you're opening up that hip gently than worrying about getting down into that hammy opener. Okay? Exactly the same move. We're going to swap sides. Left knee goes down, right leg forward. And again, gently pushing that right knee forward so you can open up your left hip. Again, if you've got it, sit down. Cool. If not, don't worry. Right knee forward and back. Forward and back. Nice and simple. 10 seconds here. Just opening up that left side now. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Tip top. Gang. Flat down on the floor for me. Palms, they go underneath your shoulders. This is not a press up. I just want you to get your chest up to the floor. I'll do this sideways in case you can't see. So you're flat down. Palms are under your shoulders. You're just going to ease up and then let it back down. Push that chest up away from the floor and then let it back down. Nice and easy opening up through your lower lumbar spine, through your thoracic. Take it back down to the floor. And we're just going to ease that up and down 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Nice game. Okay. So the first one, we're going to get slightly breathy on this one. I'll do it sideways so you can see what I'm doing. I want your hands underneath your shoulders. You're going to be in that top press up position. Mountain climbers are when you bring your knees forward, but you don't touch that front foot on the floor. Knees come forward. And again, when I'm bringing my knee forward, I'm not rocking forward too much. In my case, I hit the bike. You're just bringing knees in, knees in, knees in. Nice and steady, one leg at a time. We're going to do that for 20 more seconds. Top press up position, keeping that tummy nice and strong. Hands right underneath your shoulders. Knee in, knee in, knee in. Keep working on that, guys. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good work, gang. Flat on your backs for me. We'll do a couple different ones of these tonight, but just nice and simple to begin with. Lying flat down, legs out straight, arms above your body. All we're going to do is sit up and reach forward for your toes. Okay? You may well have done sit-ups like so. There's nothing particularly wrong with those. But I just want to get a bit of length in those hammies if we haven't got it in that warm up earlier. Hands are up, reach, touch those toes. Flick your arms back, reach back and forth. So you're just using your arms as a little bit of assistance in that warm up to get you through into that sit up to reach for your toes. Hands go back and reach forward. Again, let's do this for another 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice go. Up on your feet for me, everybody. Okay, making sure that when you're moving in this bit, you're not going to hit anything, knock any glasses or vases, photos, etc. off. Nice and easy. I'm just going to do 30 seconds for star jumps. Again, if you're nice and warm, if you're ready to give this a bit more gas, please be my guest. If you just want to keep it at a nice steady pace, we're still warming up. That's absolutely fine. 20 more seconds. Nice and easy. Wide, out and back, out and back. Getting a little bit out of breath, a little bit of work through your shoulders, a little bit through your legs. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good stuff, gang. Last one for me. Gets a little bit of breath back in the body. Just zaps up that rotation a little bit more. I'll do it 2 ways for you, front and from the side. All fours, knees, hands. My knees are directly underneath my hips. My hands are directly underneath my shoulders. I'm going to touch my fingers behind my ear and then take my elbow underneath to my opposite knee. Again, I'm left-handed, so I always start on my left elbow underneath, touch it to my knee, and then take it up to the sky. Elbow to knee, and then take that elbow up, get a nice little rotation in. Out and back for me. I just want to spend about 15 more seconds, and then we'll swap over to the other side. So that finger's touched behind your ear, take it underneath your body, elbow to knee, and then twist up, take that elbow up to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Good gang. Swap sides for me. I did it with my left hand first, but if you've done right, no problem. Let's go right hand right behind your ear, right elbow underneath the left knee, and then take that elbow nice and high up towards the sky for me. Good rotation underneath. Elbow to knee, and then take it up. Spend a bit of time getting that rotation in, waking up your body if you've been sat at the desk or you've been lying in bed. Just want to get everything warm, everything as mobile as we can before we start getting into any kind of HIIT workout. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Great gang. Okay. Nice, easy, steady pace warm up. Nothing too crazy, nothing too taxing, I hope, but good movements just to get everything oiled in your body. So that standalone was 10 minutes. So you can either zap that again, taking the pace up, making each of those moves a little bit more intense. That way that gives you a little bit more of a start into your from your warm up into your workout. So that's an option for you. We're about to go into the workout now. We'll start nice and simply, and we get a little bit funky towards the end. Before I crack on, always have water nearby if you want to wet your mouth. Absolutely fine, like I said. Just be careful not to be too gluggy. I've had it several times where people have been very dry in the mouth. Glug, 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 glug. Next thing, they're seeing it again. So I always like to just wet your mouth, a couple of sips, but then have it nearby. Like I said, we'll have water breaks, but please stop, take it whenever you want. Now, just before we crack on, anyone out there want to tap in a question, raise their hand, unmute, and say something before we get going? I'll give it a few seconds on that while I have a swig, and if not, I'll crack into round one. Anything you want to say, please do. If not, we'll get started. All right, gang. Super simple, this one. This workout is 4 minutes, okay? It's 4 minutes long. I will call the timeout as we go through, but you guys are going to be working for 4 minutes. And in that 4 minutes, all you've got to remember are 3 exercises. Those 3 exercises are shoulder taps. I'll show you that first of all. Everyone is going to be in top press up position. Top press up position for me is this. It's not that. It's not this. You want to get a nice, strong tummy. Shoulders right above your wrists. This is where we will be, okay? Shoulder taps in that top press up position. You're going to go tap, 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 tap. Now again, for those of you wanting a little bit more of a challenge, try not to sway too much side to side as you tap in, okay? Try and keep it back nice and flat. Tap in those shoulders, okay? We are going to do 30 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 30 of those. From that, you come up nice and tall. We've got that imaginary seat behind us. Either hands straight out in front of you or clamp them across your chest. Bum down, stand up. Bum down, stand up, okay? 20 of those. So we've got 30 shoulder taps. 20 squats. Nice and easy. You're going to count your reps yourself. And then we're going into press-ups for 10. Now that can be either full press-ups, crackerjack if you've got that. If not, knees, absolutely fine. The important thing for me on press-ups is that you are keeping a straight back. So I don't want to, not that I can see, but I don't want to see in my sessions people coming in to a press-up like that or coming in like that. If you're on your knees, not a problem at all. Bend, take your chest down to the floor. If that's too low, don't worry. Go as low as you can, but keep that body nice and still. So we've got 30 shoulder taps, 20 squats, bum down, stand up, and then 10 press-ups. And you're going to loop that through. 30 shoulder taps, 20 squats, 10 press-ups. Then you go again, 30, 20, 10. Go again, 30, 20, 10. We're going to do that for 4 minutes. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 4 minutes, guys. Let's go. We're on shoulder taps straight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 30 of those. Keeping that tummy strong. Hips aren't sinking down towards the floor. You're keeping those hips up. You've got a lovely flat back. Imagine you've got a tray of drinks on your back. You've got to keep those drinks nice and still. Tap, 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 tap. Don't be rocking, throwing everywhere. 30 shoulder taps into 20 squats. Again, bum hits that imaginary seat. Stand up nice and tall. Squeeze those glutes, pop those hips forward. Bum down, stand up. Bum down, stand up. 20 of those. 30 on your shoulders. 20 on the squats. And then you've got those 10 press-ups. Okay, press-ups, great exercise. Often done very badly. Brilliant exercise if you can do it properly. Like I said, knees is not a problem. Just make sure that you're taking your chest down to the floor and you're keeping your body nice and straight. Down and up, down and up. It's 30 on the shoulders. It's 20 on the squats. And it's 10 on the press-ups. We've already done a minute. You're already a quarter of the way through. Steady again. Like I said, this is still only exercise 1. We've done a warm-up, but we are getting through this gently. Steady your own pace, okay? 30 shoulder taps, 20 squats, 10 press-ups. Steady through, 90 seconds done. 2.5 minutes, round 1 is already done. This is normally the point where I come up to the camera, have a little look around at what people are doing. But I haven't got anyone on the screen, so don't worry. If you've got your t-shirt falling up around the top of your body, don't worry, I can't see anything. That's it. We're 2 minutes, 2 down, 2 to go. Keep that pressure on. 30 on those shoulders, 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 shoulders. 20 on that squat, bum down, bum down, bum down. And then 10 on that press up. Nice and deep if you can, nice and tall at the top. Halfway is absolutely fine. Just keep that tummy on. Keep this firm, keep it working so that you're not losing it through your back or having your bum high in the sky. Nice and steady. Press up, tall, take that body down. And then you're ready straight back into those 30 on the shoulder taps. Pop, 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 pop. Keep it going. We've got 30 seconds left. 30 seconds on this one, and that's 3 minutes. We've got 90 seconds, and it's done. Keep working through. If you're confident on that move, you want to take it up a little bit, go a bit faster on the shoulder taps, a bit deeper on the press ups. Pop, those squats out a little bit faster. We're coming up to 1 minute left. So that's 3 minutes of work done, 1 minute to go. Keep it going, squad. You've got a water break in 1 minute. You're laughing. Keep working on the way through. Shoulders for 30. See what you can squeeze into this last minute. 20 on the squats. 10 on the press-ups. 3, 2, 1. 30, 20, 10, 45 seconds. And round one is over. How many can you? Can you get through to that next round? Can you finish the exercise that you're on? 30 shoulders, 20 squats, 10 press-ups, 30 seconds, and this is it for this section. What you got in the tank? Can you stop? Can you go unstoppable? Unbroken. You've got 20 seconds. I have a thing called the Unstoppable 10, which applies to everybody. Nobody stops in the last 10 seconds. Whatever you're doing, keep it going. And here it is. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Good work, gang. Now, take your time, breathe, get it in your body, have a little slurp of water, collect yourself. If you've had to get tops and taken them off, no problem. If you need to, now's your time. You need to get rid of anything, you need to cool down a little, do. As again, sip, sip, not glug, glug. Going to go into a little bit of a core section. Now, likewise, like I did before, if you need to flag anything, pop it in the chat, come off mute, quick question, no problem at all, we can do that. We're going to take you into the core section next, here we go. I didn't get all of that, Debbie, but I think it's a little chat as opposed to a question, hope so. Right, okay, core, again, super simple. Nothing about a workout has to be troublesome. It's nice and steady. So what we've got, everyone should know, I would imagine, what a plank is, but I will show you. We're going to work on our left side, we're going to work on our right side, and then we're going to work in the center. So I'll show you first up what they are. Like I said, I tend to lead with my left hand. I've got half a chance of remembering then which side I've started on. So, left elbow. You're going to take it on the floor underneath your left shoulder. Okay? Now, if you go for a full standard plank, we're going to take those hips up, and that's where we are. If this is where you want to stay, not a problem. If you want to take it up, you can reach and you can take your leg up if you want to. Okay, these are just options. If this is too much, again, not a problem. Take your knees to the floor, bend it out, and plank off your knees. Okay, if going to that full range is too much, not an issue. Bend the knees, take it from the knees up into plank. That will be fine. Okay, so we're doing left side. 30 seconds later, you swap across, exactly the same. Right side, again, remembering those options. Hand up, foot up if you wish, or on your knees, coming into that posture. As long as you've got shoulder, hip, knee in a nice diagonal, crackerjack from me. Left side, right side, and then center. Both elbows down. Feet together or feet wide. Feet wide is slightly easier. Again, bums not up in the air or drop into the floor. You're going to tummy tuck, little pelvic tilt, and get that tummy on, holding you nice and still. So we're working on our left elbow for 30, our right elbow for 30, and then both elbows for 30. Okay, so we're going to kick this off in 10 seconds. Left elbow, right underneath your left shoulder. You've got that lovely straight line. Hand up to the ceiling and leg up if you want. Working, can. We are in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 30 seconds. Lift it up into that plank position. Let's go. Now we're just going to work through left side for 30. The clock's just going to keep running. You're going to switch, roll over to your right side when I say, and then roll into both elbows again, and then we will rest. So we'll work for 30 on the left, work for 30 on the right, work for 30 in the center, and then rest for 30. Try to keep those 3 30-second planks working all the way through, because I'm going to give you a 30-second rest at the end. Change sides, guys. From your left, you're now onto your right. Like I said, use those modifications if you want to. Onto your knees, take it up. If you've got the core strength, not a problem, but know yourself. Know how your body works. No point pushing yourself, trying to get it. But again, I'm not being able to see your technique, so just be careful on these moves. We've got 5 seconds before we take it onto our elbows. 2, 1, double elbows, plank position. Again, you're not sagging down towards the floor. If anything, I'm going to encourage a little bit of higher hips through those planks. Keep it there in that central position. 15 seconds. Then I'm going to give you 30 seconds to catch your breath before we go again. Keep working, same position. Elbows locked. Keep it there for 30 seconds. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. Good. Okay. Nice and simple. Rest it there. We're going to do that once again. So we're starting on that left elbow. Elbow goes right underneath that left shoulder. We've got that plank line. We're going again in 15 seconds. Get your breath, get set, get ready onto that left side. Try as much as possible to stay up off the ground in that plank position through those 3 moves. 3, 2, 1, left plank, go. Nice and still. Keep that hip as high as you can. Nice diagonal line, shoulder, hip, knee, down to ankles on the floor. Nice diagonal line, keep it there. Try and keep the rest of your body up off the floor throughout these 3 moves. 5 seconds, we're going to roll it over onto the right side. 3, 2, 1, take it to the other side. Nice and strong. Right elbows directly underneath your right shoulder. Again, staying as high as you can. Knees on the floor is fine, but just keep working through that nice diagonal line. Shoulders, hips, knees on the floor. Want to make something going on through your center, keeping you in that nice shape. We've only got 10 seconds, and we're going to take it onto our elbows. Now in 5, 4, again, try not to touch the floor as you switch into double elbows. Let's go. Hold it there, 30 seconds. We're coming out of that, doing something else in 20 seconds. Keep it there. Try and keep that body up off the floor. We've got 15 seconds, and then we're changing everything that we're doing. 10. Nice and strong. Fight it, fight it. Keep that body up. Keep that body up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice. Good game. Breathe, 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 breathe. Again, this is the time. Flag up any questions, any queries, anything you're not sure of. Again, have a little sip of water. Wipey, wipey, sippy, sippy, as I say on tour. Get rid of anything that might be stinging in your eyes. Have a little sip. We're going on to round 2. Now, round 2, we're getting much more active. Similarly to the first round that we did. It's 3 exercises, and we're working for 4 minutes again. Okay, the exercises are different, the numbers are different, so just pay attention to which way we put them through. First one, everybody's favorite, the burpee. Nice work, team. Everyone loves a burpee. We're going to do 10 burpees. Now, I'm just going to show you one whilst you're catching your breath and getting over the fact that I'm going to make you do lots and lots of burpees. Burpees are a brilliant exercise, but again, they can be done very badly. Okay, so what I want to do is show you how I like them done, okay, and then we'll build upon it from there. So a burpee for me is flat down to the floor. So you bend hands to the floor, jump or step your legs back, whichever you prefer, jump back and take your body flat to the floor, all the way down. Okay, you kind of dance, move, caterpillar yourself up, jump or step in, and then jump up. Again, I've got a low ceiling, so I can't jump too high. Jump up, reach up towards the ceiling. Hands down. So I'm going to do the full one and then the modification. Down, out, in, up. Okay, we're going to do 10 of those. The modification, hands down. Step out, lower yourself, come up, step in, up nice and tall, okay? 10, whichever way around you're going to do those, 10 of those. Then on your back, we did them in the warm-up, that sit up. Nice long body. And reach. And reach, okay? 20 of those, fellas. And then keeping that left leg still. Forward and back, okay? Forward is 1, back is 2, and we're doing 10 on each side. 1, 2, 3, 4. 10 with the left leg staying still. 10, the right leg staying still. Okay, so that's 3 exercises. Burpee, sit up, that lunge forward and back, 10 on each leg. 10 burpees, 20 sit-ups, 10 forward and back, 10 forward and back on each side. 4 minutes of work, gang. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cool, let's go. Nice, gang. Keep going. 10 burpees. Like I said, you've got that modification if you wish. Nice and steady. Jump out or step out. Jump in or step in. Nice and steady. Keep it. It's a real blast, a real hitter on the tick up. 10 of those burpees goes into 20 of those long sit-ups. Sitting up, back, reaching forward. Feeling that activation through your hammy as you reach forward for your toe. Back and forth. 10 burpees, 20 sit-ups, and then it's 10 forward and back with that lunge. If traveling forward on that lunge is too much, then just take it back. Personally, I prefer a reverse lunge, but it's quite nice to get that seamless movement through, keeping that one leg stationary. 10 burpees, 20 sit-ups on the floor, 10 front and back on each side before we go through. We've already done a minute. We've got 4 minutes of work and you've already done one. There's only 3 left. 10, 20, 10 each side. 10, 20, 10 each side. Just keep working through those burpees, those sit-ups, and then that reverse and forward lunge. Forward and back on that lunge. Each time you move is a count. 1 forward, 2 back, 3, 4, 10 each side for me. Burpees, sit-ups, lunges. We're already nearly halfway. I'm still talking, still explaining what we're doing, and we're nearly halfway through. You guys were doing brilliantly. Coming up on halfway, gang. Nice and steady. Again, you've got that modification on that burpee. Don't have to jump back, step it back, step it in, reach up to the sky. Jump out, jump in, jump up. Again, you guys know your bodies. You're working for yourself tonight. We're not in competition with anybody. Get what you want out of tonight. Halfway. Keep ticking on through, gang. 10 burpees, 20 on the sit-ups, 10 on each leg, front and back on that lunge. Last bit, 90 seconds. Keep working through. Step forward, step back, step forward, step back. 10 on one side, swap legs, get that stationary leg, travel forward, travel back, using that modification on that burpee, but making sure you're working as hard as you want to work. There is 1 minute left of this one. Already 3 minutes in, last minute. Now don't forget, there's that unstoppable 10. Everybody, for whatever you're doing, works hard for the last 10 seconds. If you need to pause at any time, get your breath. Think about what your workout is, no problem at all. But that last 10 seconds, everybody is working to the end. 30 seconds away. Keep going, gang. We're inside the last 30 seconds. Keep working through to the end. We're coming up to that unstoppable 10. So whatever you're about to start doing, you are doing it without breaking for 10 seconds. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 left, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest there. Gang, lovely. Burpees are a zapper. I don't think I know anyone who loves burpees. I think generally speaking, they are a pretty nasty but effective exercise. Again, use this time, catch your breath. I'll give you 90 seconds, have a little wipe down. Again, take on a sip of water. Please, 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 if anything you're unsure of or you want to ask, flash it up now. We'll do that before we move on. One thing I will say, gang, is I've probably waffled on a little bit too much. I've got the last phase of our exercise I wanted to do twice through. It's about 6-7 minutes long. So we've probably got about another 15-20 minutes. Now, I know that we're on different time zones all over the world, so I'm not quite sure what time people are tuning into, but we are probably going to be going till about 1/2 whatever hour you're on in the world. So just have that as a mind. I won't be offended if you need to check out. That's absolutely fine. It's my fault. I've jabbered on. But yeah, we've got about 12, maybe 14 minutes of work left. Okay. Now, this is very simple. Now, this is just a long list of exercises, so I won't tell you what they are. What I will do is I'll start you off with the first 2. Okay, and then as we work towards the end of that round of exercise, I will show you what the next one is going to be. Okay, if I tell you what they all are, you'll probably forget all of them. So I'll just show you the first 2, and then as we get to the end of the second exercise, I'll show you the third. As we get to the end of the third, I'll show you the 4th, 5th, 6th, blah, 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 blah. We're going to be working for 30 seconds. So you can do the same exercise for 30 seconds and then straight into the next exercise that I'll have given you. Straight into the next exercise that I'll have given you. Straight into the next exercise. Now, like I said, guys, this is a time where if you want to work, you stay with me. If you need to chill out, catch your breath, take some water, have a sit down if you're feeling dizzy. Whatever you need to do, please do it. Okay, we've got a long list of exercises. Ideally, I'm going to get through them twice. Okay, so don't worry. If you need to just take a break, not a problem. Come back in whenever you're ready. All right, I'll be here chatting away. The first 2 exercises, squat thrusts and sit-ups. Okay, now we all know what sit-up is, but we're going to do it slightly differently. First exercise, squat thrust. Very similar to that mountain climber we did in the warm-up. You're going to get your shoulders right above your hands. Now we did this, okay, not this time. Both knees, take them back. Both in, both out, okay? Again, if you want this to be a little bit more challenging, in, out, in, out. Think about that pace. If you want to slow it down, not a problem. Jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. We're going to do that for 30 seconds. Next up, on your back, sit-ups. This time, soles of your feet are going to be together. Okay, knees out wide to the side. Some of you may know this as a butterfly sit-up. Hands up, touch, and back. Up, touch, and back. Okay, they're the 2 exercises that I'll give you. Exercise 3, I'll give you at the end of those sit-ups. Okay, so you've got those squat thrusts, in, out. 30 seconds of those, straight onto your back, into 30 seconds of those sit-ups. That's your first 2. Okay, yes?
Modification request from Natalie for the first exercise,
sure.
Because her wrists are sore.
Gotcha. Natalie, do you have anything that you could put your hands on? So, for example, if you've got dumbbells or a press-up gate, you can put those on. That'll take the pressure off that angle through. If not, don't worry. Take it onto a plank position. Slightly different exercise for you. From here, knee, knee, knee. Again, you won't have quite the speed, but it'll take that pressure straight off your wrists. Is that okay?
Thank you.
Good stuff. Any other flags? Please show, please show. If not, we've got those first 2 exercises. That squat thrust into that butterfly sit-up. 30 seconds of work on each exercise. I'll call out exercise 3 at the end of the sit-ups. 30 seconds, gang. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Straight in, squat thrust. Let's go. Again, hands directly underneath your shoulders or elbows directly underneath your shoulders. In, out, in, out. Both knees. Jump in, jump out, jump in, jump out. Taking that wide knee if you're in that plank position for me. We're already halfway through. Get ready to roll onto your back for those sit-ups. 10 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Roll it over onto your back. Soles of your feet together, knees out wide. Touch the floor behind your head. Sit up, touch your feet. Back and forth, back and forth. Our next exercise, keep going, guys. You're still on sit-ups. Our next exercise, like the first one, it's that mountain climber position. So you're going to be on your elbows if your wrists are sore. Keep going, gang. You've got 10 seconds of sit-ups left. It's going to be that single knee coming in, nice and sharp. In 4, 3, 2, off we go. If you're on your elbows, gang, you can do this on your elbows. Knee, 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 knee. Bums in the air to give your knees room underneath your body. Takes the pressure off your wrists, but you're still working that through your elbows in that nice, strong mountain climber position. Keep going, gang. There's 10 seconds. If you're on your elbows, you're laughing because we're doing plank next. Keep going. Knee is in. Knee, 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 knee. 3, 2, 1. Elbows, plank position. Nice and still. It's that center plank we did earlier. Just hold it there. Use this time. Get your breath. Slow your heart rate down. Get your breath back in your body. Core still working hard. Still challenging yourself, but just a little bit slower intensity. Get that breath back in your body. We've got 5 seconds. And I'm going to get you straight up onto your feet. 3, 2, 1. Gang. Up on your feet. Knees up. Nice and high. Okay? We're not jogging on the spots. Okay? Knees up. If it's too much, don't worry. I want a high knee march. Up, up, up. But I want those knees high. We're either taking them up nice and high in that run or a nice high knee march. Pop, pop, pop. Keep working, gang. Get those knees high. At least waist height, ideally a little bit higher, sort of in between chest and hips. Keep working. 4, 3, 2. Good, gang. Now, either on hands or on elbows. Legs wide together, wide together. If you're on your hands, exactly the same. Keep it on your elbows if you wish. Wide together, wide together. Keep working through that. Wide together, wide together. I'm going to get you up on your feet in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Everyone stand up, stand up, stand up. We've got that imaginary chair behind us. Bum down. Punch, punch. Down. Jab, jab. Squat down. Jab, jab. Jab, jab. Little seat. Sit on it, stand up, jab, jab. Sit on the seat, stand up, jab, jab. Keep going, gang. Bum down. Up. Jab, jab. Bum down. Up. Jab, jab. Keep working, gang. Keep it strong to the end. 3, 2, 1. Lovely, gang. Hands behind your head. Nice and steady. Left leg forward. Right leg forward. We're just alternating that lunge. Left. Right. Nice and steady. Easy pace. Nice wide, long step out. Step back. Step out. Step back. Good, gang. 10 seconds. 5 seconds, going to take you down to the floor. Back into those press ups. 2, 1. Good. We did them earlier. Let's do them again. If you're on your knees, you're on your knees. Takes it a little bit lighter through your wrists. Down, up, down, up. Full press ups if you've got it is great. If it's too much for your wrists, just hold it into plank. You're going to do a lot of plank in that elbow position. Nothing wrong with that. Keep it there in those press ups if you're there. Down, up, down, up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, gang. Left leg is forward. Right knee is back, but you are high on that right foot. So your toes, your heels nice and high. You're going to drop that right knee down, down, down. And this isn't a lunge, this is a split squat. Dropping that right knee to the floor. So you're working up and down on that nice straight plumb line. Down, up, down, up, down, up. 30 seconds on one side, and then of course, 30 seconds on the other side. Keep working for me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Same exercise, other side. Right foot's forward. Keeping that left heel nice and high. Left knee, left knee, left knee. All the way through again. 30 seconds on the right, obviously followed by 30 seconds on the left. Keep working, you get a little bit of time to calm that heart rate down in 5, 4, 3, 2. Good team. Okay, onto your fronts again. On your hands, I'll give you a modification in a second. We're going to drop hips, push up, down, up, the dog, please. Drop those hips, push them up, drop them. If you're on your elbows, you can drop and you can raise. You can drop and you can raise. Take the pressure off your wrists, no problem at all. A little bit more movement through your shoulder girdle if you're on your hands, but completely understand about wrists being sore. Drop that pelvis, lift your bum up. Drop your hips down, lift your bum up. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gang, up on your feet. You've had that little imaginary chair behind you before. You're going to sit on it and out. Jump up, bump, down, squat, up, squat. Get a nice little bit of air. If it's too much, just keep it on those squats. Bum down, up, down, up. Take the jump in if you can. Get a little bit of air under your feet. Nice bit of daylight for me. 10 seconds. Keep working, we've got one exercise left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Where would we be without a burpee in this one? 30 seconds burpees, drop it to the floor. Exactly as we did earlier. Do the step back if you want that modification. Fall to the floor, up nice and high if you're going for that full rep. Drop down to the floor. Jump high, nice and tall. Down, up. Step out, step in, stand up. Step out, step in, stand up if you're doing that modification. It's the last squeeze. Keep going, gang. It's that unstoppable 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 to the end. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's nice work, everyone. Get your breath. That's a shed load of exercises that I threw at you there. Nice and quickly work in between each one. Catch your breath, as I said. Sippy, sippy, wipey, wipey. Check your area. Make sure you're cool to carry on. Again, now's your time. Flag any questions that you need. Anything you want switches for, modifications, etc. Shouty, shouty. We'll deal it, and we'll do it one more time. Gang, what I'm going to do, because I'm conscious that people might have things to do, I'm going to do this next round. I'm going to do it a little bit shorter. So we've done all the exercises. You know what you've got to do. I'll call them out still, but I'm just going to do each exercise for 20 seconds. Okay, so we'll do a nice quick turbo round. 20 seconds per exercise, all the way through, right to the end. Okay, let me give me a 1, 2, 3, 4, circa 5 minutes left. 5 minutes, and then the evening, the day, the middle of the night, wherever you may be, is all yours. Give me 5 more minutes. We'll do 20 seconds per exercise. Knock our way through these exercises and then check out. I'll give you 30 more seconds and we'll kick off. Okay, we're going to start off again, going right back to the beginning. It's that squat thrust. So hands in that top press up position, double knees jumping in and out on your elbows, coming into that wide knee. If you want to take that pressure off your wrists, it's absolutely fine. We're going in 10 seconds. Everyone get set. Make sure your area is ready for you. 5, 4, 3, 2, squat thrust, 20 seconds. Let's go. Top press up position. Knees in, knees out, knees in, knees out. 20 seconds of these, and then we're on to those sit-ups. In, out, in, out. Keep working. Keep working. We've got 5 seconds of this left. 4, 3, 2. Sit-ups are now on your back. Soles of your feet together. Back, forth, back, and forth. Keep that going. Back and forth, back and forth. There's only 10 more seconds of these, and then that's already 2 exercises down. Keep going again. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Okay, we're in mountain climbers. If you're on your hands, you're here. If you're on your elbows, out, 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 out. A little bit quicker than the first round. Keep going again. Only 10 seconds left of this, and we're on to exercise 4. Keep going for me, team. Keep going. 3, 2, getting ready. 1, straight up away. Get up on your feet. Knees up, up, up. Again, it's that high march. If you want to do that, no problem at all. Just get those knees up as you go. Knees high, knees high, knees high. Good stuff. I'm going to drop you down to the floor in 5 seconds. Keep those knees up. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're either on our wrists, wide together, or on our elbows. Keep that going. 20 seconds of that. Either on your elbows or in your hands. Keep working through. 10 seconds. Push through to the end, guys. 3, 2, 1. Up on your feet. Bum down. Punch, punch. Squat, jab, jab. Squat, jab, jab. 20 seconds. How many squats, how many jabs can you get in? Let's go. Squat, jab, jab. Squat, jab, jab. We've got 7 seconds. Keep working. Keep going, gang. 2, 1. Okay, it's lunge. Back. Lunge, change leg. Lunging each side. Keep that work going, gang. Lunge left, back. Lunge right, back. Lunge left, back. Lunge right. Keep working. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. You're on the floor. It's press ups. Either full or on your knees. Up and down. 20 seconds. How many can you get in? 20 seconds of press ups. Flat out. What have you got? 5 seconds of press ups left. 2, 1. Good, everybody. Whoosh. Straight back up on your feet. Left leg. Take it forward. Nice high right heel. Right knee. Right knee. Right knee. 20 seconds on your right. 20 seconds on your left knee. Keep working. If you've got right foot forward, doesn't matter. We're going to do left in a second anyway. 3, 2, 1. Same exercise. Change leg. Stay with me, team. We're very, very, very nearly done. Just keep moving through those exercises. If you're doing 50 of them, brilliant. If you're doing 2 of them, not a problem. Make sure they're working for you. You've got 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good. We're back into that yoga move. Up, down, hips, up and down, up and down. Again, drop it onto your elbows if you want to take the pressure off your wrists. A little less movement for those hips, but it's not a problem at all. Just keep moving. 20 seconds. Arse in the sky, hips down to the floor. Up and down, up and down. Everyone, up on your feet. We're already there. Take it into that nice squat, jump, squat, jump. Keep working, gang. We've got 2 exercises left. Bum down, jump up. Bum down, jump up. Keep working, gang. 5 seconds of these. 4, 3, 2. Everybody's favorite, 20 seconds. What number of burpees can you give me? On the floor, up, on the floor, up. 20 seconds. Work to the end. We're already at the unstoppable 10. Nobody in there should be stopping. 8, 7, 6, 5 to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Wow, I'm going to have a lie down. I'm knackered shouting it.